Holy snap, guys. I got to see my husband. I got to hug him. I got to kiss him. It was amazing. I almost didn't get in. Thank goodness I had my friend come along and she watched my kids so that like I could go there to see the process, scope things out, and get a feel for everything, right? But before I explain the whole process and story and how crazy it was and amazing it was, don't forget to get yourself some badass merch at OnlyTacticalFansShopify.com. Back to the story. All right, Sunday, me and my friend, my two girls, we drive down to Thomson, Illinois. First of all, that was the process itself because I took back roads and I shouldn't have because they were ass, but I made it. We all made it safe. We got there, checked in the hotel, and I'm so excited and so nervous to see him because it's been so long. And I'm worried, like, oh my gosh, is there going to be a reason why I can't get in there? Because who knows, you know? Anything can happen. And I'm so nervous. Eventually I fall asleep. I wake up, I shower, get all pretty, sprayed a fuck ton of perfume on me, obviously. I drive down there because our hotel's like 10 minutes from the prison. I pull in there, I park, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait and see like when everyone else goes. So I'm paying attention and stuff, and everyone's still sitting in their car until I start to see them go. Well, once they start to go, I heard get out of my car. I said, what I'm wearing, is it okay? And they're like, oh, they probably won't approve you with sweatpants because I was wearing gray sweatpants because online, it doesn't say anything about sweatpants. You just can't wear like orange, green, shit like that. No revealing shit, no tight shit, but yet they want you to wear jeans. But anyways, so she's like, no, they probably won't approve that because like I went in there with joggers and they didn't approve me. She's like, do you have anything else? I said, I have a black pair of joggers. She's like, well, try to put them on. So I get in my car, I'm changing in my front seat, and then I get that on and I go out there and it's so freaking cold. It is so cold. I go in there and he's like, oh, they probably, you know, won't approve you. I'll call and ask. I wouldn't approve you. And then you had to fill out this piece of paper, right? So while I'm waiting for an answer, you had to fill out this piece of paper and then you have to have your license plate number. I didn't know my license plate number, so I had to go back out there and write it down and then come back in, and then they were like, no, you cannot wear that. So that's all I had. That's all I had, except for some yoga pants, right? And at the hotel that's 10 miles away. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you joking me? Like, I'm freaking out at this point. I'm like, did I just drive like 4 or 5 hours just to, one way, just to not see my husband? Like, I was so frustrated. The guards were like nice, so, you know, I appreciate that. And the people that were visiting their loved ones, they were very helpful. Very helpful. So anyways, I go back outside and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? Like, this is a small ass town. The towns next to Thomson are all small. Where am I going to get some freaking jeans? Okay, I don't like jeans. I hate wearing jeans. So I get in my car and this girl pulls up next to me. And I open up my car door and I said, hey, do you know like the closest place that I can find like approved pants to go see my husband? She's like, well, there's a Dollar General down like, I don't know, a couple minutes. Otherwise the next place is 30 minutes. So if I were to travel 30 minutes there and back, by the time they stop the processing of me being able to go in there, I wouldn't have made it back on time. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you joking me? Like, I just drove 3, 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever it was, to come see my husband. And she's like, here, I got a pair of jeans. You can try them on. I'm like, oh my gosh, are they gonna fit? And I went back in my car and changed it again, and they fit. So I go back in there and I was like, oh my gosh, is this approved? He's like, yes. So I'm like, thank goodness it approved. Like, yes, bless that chick's heart. Like, I don't know what I would have done if I wasn't able to see my husband. It would have really sucked. So I'm watching them and I have to give him back really soon here. So you go in there, you fill out paperwork, you get like a little key to put a lock so you can put your crap in the locker. You go through, take off your jacket and stuff like that. You can have up to $20 in quarters, only quarters. And they have to be all loose. They can't be in the rolls. I had my wedding ring on me and like a long shirt that covered like my butt and stuff like that. But I went through the detector. My stuff went through the roller thingy. I I got a stamp on my hand, and then you just go up here and you wait. You wait until like they start to gather all the inmates and put them into the visitation room, right? So after, I don't know, probably like 10 minutes, we all go in with a sticker hand through like this thing that shows like, okay, we've been stamped and approved, and we go through this one door, and then we have to wait for this big giant door to like open up. Like, it was so huge and loud, like they had to push a button for it to open up. And then we go outside and we go through like this little sidewalk where all the fences and stuff are, and go into this other hallway. You can hang your jacket up there, and then you go into the visitation room, and they have like all the chairs where we can sit lined up here. Then they have like a little square plastic small table, and then like a little chair for him to sit on, so we can sit like right across from each other. So I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, and I'm so anxious, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I get to see my husband. Like, I'm still thinking like something bad's gonna happen because of like all the shit that's happened before. Like, something's gonna stop me from seeing my husband, right? All of a sudden I'm waiting, and I get him a Mountain Dew bottle from the vending machine that's ready for him, and I pick a spot, and I'm just waiting until, oh my gosh, I see his face come through there, you guys, and it was, I have no words. It was amazing. So then he goes, drops off his ID, and then the guard was like, oh, hey, come with me. He forgot to tuck in his shirt, because that's what I was like, oh my gosh, they're taking away from me. Like, I didn't even get to hug and kiss him yet. I could just see his face, but he just forgot to tuck in his shirt. And then you can have photos done, so he buys tickets. So he got 5 tickets and put his name down, and then he came over by me, and he gave me a hug, and I was so nervous. The hug was just so amazing. And then I was like, wait, give me a kiss. And we were so nervous that my hair was like right here, and I'm like, no, redo. So he got to give me a hug and a kiss, and then we got to be very close to each other and talk for like 2 hours. So that was amazing. It would have been longer, but because of all the crap beforehand, but whatever. The point is I got to see him. So yeah, I have no words to explain of how amazing it felt, and I think the hardest part is leaving, right? We talk, I get him some Cool Ranch, and then, you know, after so long, they let you know like when you're gonna leave. When they are about to be like, you know, when it's getting close to time, they'll call out like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and stuff like that. So when they're like, all right, time to say goodbye, we had the longest and biggest hug, and just the best kiss. Like, I swear to gosh, I forgot where I was. I didn't feel or see anyone around me. It was just him and I. It was so great. Hot and beautiful. I'm just happy that I finally got to see him, you guys. So now I can't wait to take our kids there, right? I want to go this coming weekend, so I can visit him Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because right now they don't have a point system, so I kind of want to take advantage of how often I can go, because once there's points, you can only go so often. So yeah, I cannot wait for him to see our kids. That is going to be hard to contain my emotions, because it's going to be so heartbreaking, but so beautiful to see him hug his kids again. And there's also like a kid's room in there too. And then when I left, I was just, like, when we say goodbyes, he goes to over here, I go over here, and then like you're just kind of looking at each other until like the guards escort him out and then escort us back to our jackets. And it's just hard because when I was pulling out of the prison, I was just bawling, because I'm just like, I want to take him home with me. And I can't. I'll put up a little clip here of me recording how big it is. It's so huge, guys. Guys, I just got out of the visit with Matthew. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But you guys probably can't see, but hopefully you can. I don't know, but that's where he's at. Oh, he's in H, which is over there. How crazy. Right? Hopefully I get some good footage. Yeah. So that's where he's at. But oh my gosh, guys. Oh, it felt so good. I don't even know how to act right now to kiss him and hug him. Like, I'm so excited. I'm emotional now because I want to bring him home with me, right? But it just felt so good to finally like give him a hug and kiss, like to talk to him really close. It's a very special moment, and now I can't wait to have the girls see him. So yeah, I want to bring him home so bad. Just, I don't know, just to see his face, like not far away from me. We took pictures and held and hugged, and it was amazing. I cannot wait to see him again. I never thought this day would come, or at least not for a long time. I felt like it took forever. So yeah, that's kind of like, I don't know how I'm feeling. I felt so safe being next to him, you know. But I remember him calling me later that night or messaging me. He's like, babe, I can still smell you on me. I'm like, you're never going to want to take off those clothes. You know what I mean? It was definitely an experience, and it's so hard to not be able to just snatch him and bring him home. I can't wait till he can finally be home. I can't wait for our kids to visit. I'm going to try to go this weekend with them. I've definitely learned a lesson of that. I'm going to have a whole closet in my trunk so that this doesn't happen again. Like I said, thank goodness for that chick for letting me borrow her pants. God bless her. My goodness. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and explain a little bit because I was really excited that it happened. So it's crazy because like the appeals got filed on the 18th. Later that night when I was shooting a video explaining about the appeals, I got a phone call for him to tell me and the girls are approved. And then on Sunday, on the 21st of every month, that's like an extra month that he's been in there. It's like an anniversary date, April 21st. And that's also the day I got to visit him. So yeah, I feel like before I could sense things that like, oh, it's not gonna go good. Like, these people are evil. I have no hope in it. Like, I could feel that he was gonna get found guilty. Even though he's not, and he shouldn't have been even convicted or indicted or anything. But now it's different. Like, I'm feeling like it's good. I just feel good things right now. So that's good. That's good. But yeah, anyways, I appreciate you guys so much for watching me and my family. And until next video, I will see you guys then. And if you'd like to continue to support me and my family and my husband, there'll be links down in the description, such as Givesendgo, Patreon, Amazon. And if you want to write him, Matthew Hoover, 83631-509, FCI Thomson, P.O Box 1002, Thomson, Illinois, 61285. It's also in the description. And also if you want to write Justin too, Kristopher, his address will be down below too. So yeah, I thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. You little squishmallow. Look how fucking ginormous. Are you okay? Look. Look at you. I finally get my really, really chunky kitties. Are you chunkies? Are you the chunky monkeys? No bloopers? Come on, cats. You guys are lazy as shit.